The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens, dramatised by Barry Campbell and Constance Cox, with Freddie Jones, Douglas Livingstone, Paul Chapman and Simon Cadell as Charles Dickens. Part 7, Walls and Bars.
Mr. Pickwick was firm in his resolution not to pay 1/2 penny of the costs and damages awarded against him in the trial of Bardell versus Pickwick, breach of promise, and accordingly set off with Sam Weller and the members of the Pickwick Club to take the waters at Bath. Mr. Pickwick took the waters with the utmost assiduity. He drank 1/4 of a pint before breakfast, and then walked up a hill, and another 1/4 of a pint after breakfast, and then walked down a hill. And after every fresh 1/4 of a pint, Mr. Pickwick declared, in the most solemn and emphatic terms, that he felt a great deal better, whereat his friends were very much delighted, though they had not been previously aware that there was anything the matter with him. Mr. Winkle's interest in the waters was unfortunately not as great as that of his revered chairman, and discovering that Miss Arabella Allen was staying in Bristol, spent a great deal of time in that ancient city. On learning of Mr. Winkle's pursuit of the young lady, despite the objections of her brother, Mr. Pickwick arrived in Bristol to ascertain whether his protégé was quite in earnest and serious in his intentions, and having been assured that Mr. Winkle felt his whole happiness to be bound up in Miss Allen, he determined to effect a meeting. Sam Weller had a particular interest in the enterprise, as it afforded him the opportunity of another meeting with his Valentine Mary, the pretty young housemaid from Mr. Nupkins, for it was she who was to be their guide on this nocturnal expedition.
This way, gentlemen. Quietly now. See how we go. What? I should have been better for something of this kind in my last garden expedition at night. Hey, Sam?
Well, what is it?
It's a dark lantern. Very nice things if they're properly managed, but when you won't want to be seen, they're more useful after the candle's gone out than when it's alight. Now, down here, this is the lane. And there's Mary.
Mr. Weller? Is that you, Mr. Weller?
It is, my dear, and the gentleman.
Quickly then, follow me into the garden.
Is Miss Allen in her garden yet, my dear?
I don't know, sir. The best thing to be done, sir, is for Mr. Weller to give you a hoist up into that tree. And perhaps Mr. Pickwick will have the goodness to see that nobody comes up the lane while I watch at the other end of the garden. Good gracious, what was that?
That blessed lantern will be the death on all of us. Take care what you're doing, so you're sending a glaze of light right in the back parlour window. Dear me, I didn't mean to do that. Now it's in the next house, sir. Bless my heart.
Mr. Pickwick, sir.
Now it's in the stable. They'll think the place is afire.
Oh, it is the most extraordinary lantern I ever met with in all my life. I never saw such a powerful reflector.
We've run too powerful for us if you keep blazing away in that manner, sir. Now, Mr. Winkle,
Yes.
up with you.
Stop. Stop. I must speak to her first. Help me up, Sam. I'm afraid I shall hurt you, Sam.
Gently does it. Never mind me, sir. Steady man, Mr. Winkle, sir.
My dear, Miss Arabella, over here. Don't be frightened, my dear. It's only me.
Pray, go away, Mr. Pickwick. Tell them all to go away. I'm so dreadfully frightened. Dear Mr. Pickwick, don't stop there. You'll fall down and kill yourself. I know you will.
Now, pray don't alarm yourself, my dear. There is not the least
Steady.
cause for fear. Stand firm, Sam.
All right, sir.
Yes.
Don't be any longer. You conveniently help, sir.
All
You
right.
are rather heavy.
All right, only a moment, Sam. I merely wished you to know, my dear, that I should not have allowed my young friend to see you in this clandestine way if the situation in which you are placed had left him any alternative. And lest the impropriety of this step should cause you any uneasiness, my love. It may be a... It may be a satisfaction to you to know that I am present.
Oh, indeed, Mr. Pickwick, I'm very much obliged to you for your kindness and consideration.
You all right, Governor? Of course I'm all right, Sam. Stand on me and let me up. Right. Up you go, Mr. Pickle.
Right, sir.
Quick now. That's the way. Take hold of that tree. That's the ticket.
Is Pickwick all right?
Bless his gaiters. He's run off. He's a-keeping guard in the lane with that here dark lantern, like an amiable Guy Fawkes. I never seen such a creature in my days. Blessed if I don't think his heart must have been born 25 years after his body at least.
Oh, dear Pickwick.
While these things were going on in the open air, an elderly gentleman of scientific attainments was seated in his library 2 or 3 houses off, writing a philosophical treatise with the aid of a bottle of claret. In the agonies of composition, the elderly gentleman looked sometimes at the carpet, sometimes at the ceiling, and sometimes at the wall, and when neither carpet, ceiling, nor wall afforded the requisite degree of inspiration, he looked out of the window.
God gracious me, there it is again. Whatever can it be? It's a phenomenon. Meteors, perhaps? No, too low. Glowworms, that's it, glowworms. No, too high. Will-o'-the-wisps. There it is again. Perhaps it's comets. I must have a witness. I'll make a note of the time, and the date, and the position.
You rang, sir?
Bravo, there is something very extraordinary in the air tonight. Look there, those flashing lights. Did you see?
Yes, I did, sir.
What did you think of it, Truffle?
Think of it, sir?
Yes, ma'am. What should you say was the cause of those lights now?
I should say it was thieves, sir.
Truffle, you're a fool, and may go downstairs.
Thank you, sir.
Thieves, indeed. I shall go and investigate this matter myself. Investigate it to the very bottom.
Quickly. I am sure that someone is coming. Down you come, Mr. Winkle.
Goodbye, Miss Arabella.
Come on then. Quietly. Everything all right, sir?
Oh, everything is perfect, Sam. Perfect.
Come along, you two. Let me light the way.
That's the light. Hold hard. Listen.
I'm sure the lights were here just now.
Just show the light for 1 second. Now.
Oh!
Now, come on. Imagine you're winning a cup. Run, Mr. Pickwick, sir. Run!
It may be confidently stated that a pair of black gaiters never got over the ground in better style than did those of Mr. Pickwick on this memorable occasion. As to the scientific gentleman, he demonstrated in a masterly treatise that these wonderful lights were the effect of electricity, and clearly proved the same by detailing how a flash of fire danced before his eyes when he put his head out of the gate, and how he received a shock which stunned him for 1/4 of an hour afterwards, which demonstrations delighted all the scientific associations beyond measure, and caused him to be considered a light of science ever afterwards. The remainder of the period which Mr. Pickwick had assigned as the duration of the stay in Bath passed over without the occurrence of anything material. Trinity term commenced. On the expiration of its first week, the friends returned to London, where Mr. Pickwick straightway repaired to his old quarters.
George and Vulture, this is the place, Smudge. Remain here while I go up.
Hello now, what's this here? I don't know as I like the look of it. Two very odd-looking individuals.
Now, my fine fellow, don't stand in the doorway. Out of the way, if you please.
No shoving, if you don't mind, sir. I'd just like to know what's the matter.
None of your business. Kindly let me pass.
Wait,
You won't, eh? Very well. Here, Smouch.
What's amiss here, Mr. Namby?
This young man, he's obstructing my entry.
Now then, none of this gammon. Move over.
Oh, pushing is it now? Well then, two can play at that game. Hey, wait a minute! You come back! You went to see my master without me being present! Is that you, Sam? I'll have my shaving water now.
Shave you directly, Mr. Pickwick. I take it you are Mr. Pickwick?
Yes, I am. Sam, what is the meaning of this person's presence in my room? He's the law, sir. That's what he is.
Quite right, young man. I'm a sheriff's officer. And I'm an execution against you, Mr. Pickwick, at the suit of Bardell. Here's the warrant. The common pleas. And here's my card.
Namby, Bell Alley, Coulton Street.
That's right. I suppose you'll come over to my house?
Here, are you a Quaker?
I'll let you know who I am before I've done with you, my fine fellow. I'll teach you manners, I will, one of these fine mornings.
Frankie, I'll do the same for you. Take your hat off.
What?
You won't, eh? Then I'll take it off for you.
Oh, how dare you touch me?
Sam, I'm sorry, sir, but it's against my principles to behave decent to a fella as can't behave decent to me. It may be wrong-headedness in me, but there it is. I can't help it. I fear my servant is obdurate, Mr. Danby.
It's of little consequence to me, sir. I've no further business here. Smouch?
Yes, sir.
You'll wait with the prisoner until he's finished dressing, then conduct him to my house.
Right, sir.
I'll see you anon, Mr. Pickwick.
Oh, dear. Sam, as soon as we arrive at the sheriff's office, I shall require you to go for Mr. Perker. Very good, sir.
Ah, my dear sir, nailed at last. Come, I'm not sorry for it, because now you'll see the absurdity of this conduct. I've noted down the exact amount of the taxed costs and damages, so we'd better settle it at once and lose no time. Shall I draw a cheque, my dear sir, or will you?
Perker, let me hear no more of this, I beg. I see no advantage in staying here, so I shall go to prison at once.
Just stop, my dear Mr. Pickwick. There's not the least occasion for being in such a violent hurry to get into a place that most other men are eager to get out of. We must have a habeas corpus.
Very well, get it.
There'll be no judge at chambers till 4 o'clock this afternoon. You must wait till then.
Very good. Then we'll have a chop here at 2. See about it, Sam. And tell them to be punctual.
Well, my dear friend, I have your habeas corpus. The body of Samuel Pickwick to be confided to the custody of the tipstaff, and by him to be taken to the warden of the Fleet Prison, and there detained until the amount of the damages and costs in the action of Bardell against Pickwick be fully paid and satisfied.
And that will be a very long time. Sam, call a hackney coach.
Sir.
Perker, my dear friend. Goodbye.
I shall go with you and see you safe there.
Thank you, but I would rather go without any other attendant than Sam. As soon as I get settled, I will write and let you know when I feel able to see you. And all my friends. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear sir. A most extraordinary man, that.
Well, we're inside proper now, sir.
Yes, Sam, I heard.
My name's Roker, head turnkey. Just follow me, will you? Mind the steps. They go down for a bit, and it ain't very light.
No, indeed. What a long gallery.
Long list of prisoners. That lot of stairs over there leads down to the hall flights.
What curious little stone walls. Those, I suppose, are where the prisoners keep their small quantities of coals.
Yeah.
And pleasant places to have to go down to, but very convenient, I dare say.
Yes, I shouldn't wonder if there was convenient, seeing as there are quite a few people lives there, very snug.
You don't really mean to say that human beings live down in those wretched dungeons?
Don't I? Why shouldn't I?
Live down there?
Yes, and die down there very often. What of that? It's a very good place that is to live in my opinion.
God bless my soul.
We go up here. Watch how you walk.
Thank God we're coming a bit nearer daylight, sir.
Yes, indeed, Sam. Yes.
This is the coffee room tonight. One above's the third, and one above's that's the top.
Might I ask where I am going to be put?
Top flight.
That's a blessing, sir.
Yes.
Could you do with my arm, sir?
Oh, thank you, Sam. I never expected quite so many stairs.
Don't suppose you knew what to expect at all, sir.
You're quite right, Sam. All this is a revelation to me. I shall have a great deal to tell my friends when I see them.
Well, at least you got windows up here to look out on, sir. Though I don't think at this height you'll be tempted to jump out of one of them.
Mr. Roker, what is that extraordinary sound?
Come here. Look out the window. Now do you see?
Good heavens. Some of the prisoners are playing rackets, do you see, Sam?
Every convenience, as the gentleman said, sir.
Yes.
Just up here is where you'll sleep. There's a room, ain't it? Now, that's what I call a real snug room. Never feel the cold when you're sleeping 9 to a room.
You wouldn't say 9 beds to a room makes it a trifle crowded?
Crowded? It's snug. That's what this room is. And the bed your master's got, that's a real out-and-outer to sleep in. This one here. Got a mattress on it.
Is that what it is?
He didn't make anyone go to sleep, that bedstead would. Whether they wanted to or not.
I should think poppies was nothing to it. And I suppose the other gentleman who sleeps here is gentleman?
Oh, nothing but it. One of them takes his 12 pints of ale a day and never leaves off smoking even at his meals.
He must be a first-rater.
A1. Well, you can retire anyhow you like. No rules here, except you can't go out. Anything extra you want, apply to me, understand?
Right. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Well, Sam, here I am.
Yes, sir. Here you are.
I think it's a little early to go to bed yet.
Even with showing white in a bed, sir?
So before you leave, you might care to stroll about a little with me. I should very much like to see how some of the other inmates employ their time.
I shouldn't think as they had any great choice, sir.
It strikes me, Sam, that imprisonment for debt for some is scarcely any punishment at all.
Think not, sir.
But you see how these fellows drink, smoke, roar and play cards. It's quite impossible they can mind it much.
That's just a weary thing, sir. They don't mind it. It's a regular holiday to them, all porter and skittles. It's the other ones as gets done over with this sort of thing. Take a peep into this here room, sir. That don't look so pleasant, do it?
Oh, that is a tragedy indeed. Man with his wife and flock of little children. He looks a decent enough man, I should say.
Them's the downhearted fellas, sir. Them as would pay if they could and gets low by being boxed up. I'll tell you what it is, sir. Them as is always idling in the public houses, it don't damage at all. And them as is always working when they can, it damages too much. It's unequal. As my father used to say when his grog weren't made half and half, it's unequal, and that's the fault on it.
I think you're right, Sam. Quite right. Time you left, Sam. I would be grateful if you'd sleep somewhere near tonight. I shall need you early tomorrow to make arrangements for the removal of my clothes from the George and Vulture.
I could stretch myself out somewhere here, sir, just for the night.
No, Sam. I will not have you sleeping within the confines of the prison.
Well, just for tonight.
I am adamant about that, Sam. I am going to my room now. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Keep your spirits up.
Oh, I shall endeavour to. Good night. Good night. What on earth? For heaven's sake, what's going on?
What?
Bless the gentleman's honest heart and soul, if he isn't awake.
You shouldn't have stopped Mivins. You should have entertained our new friend Mivins, sir, is the greatest exponent of the hornpipe you're ever likely to see. This side of the Thames, I always tell him he should have gone on the stage. Mivin, oblige the gentleman with one of your impressions.
With pleasure, Smangle. How do you do, sir? How are Mary and Sarah, sir? Will you have the kindness to put my compliments into the first little puzzle you're sending that way, and say I would have sent them before, only I was afraid they might be broken in the wagon?
No. Don't overwhelm the gentleman with civilities when you can see that he's anxious to have something to drink. Ask the gentleman what he'll take.
Oh, dear me, I quite forgot. What will you take, sir? Port wine, sherry wine, or I can recommend the ale, sir. Allow me to have the felicity of hanging up your nightcap. I think it would suit our merry friend Smangle. Don't he look quite the gentleman?
Kindly remove that article of clothing from your friend's head, sir, and return it to me at once.
Dear me. Quite peppery, ain't he, Smangle? Oh, Smangle? He hit me.
And I'm quite prepared to do so again, sir. Come on, both of you. I'll take you both on. Come on.
Well, will you look at him?
Come on.
Bold as a turkey cock.
Come on.
Bravo, old gent. You're a trump, you are. And I like you the better for it. Give him his nightcap, Smangle.
There you are. Huh?
Now,
thank you.
You jump into bed again, sir, or you'll catch the rheumatics. No malice, I hope.
Certainly not.
Shake hands, then. Me name's Mivins.
Mine's Smangle. Allow me the honour.
How do you do?
You're a good fellow. Now, let's rinse our mouths out with a drop of burnt sherry. The last comer shall stand it. Mivins shall fetch it, and I'll help drink it. That's a fair and gentlemanlike division of labour.
I haven't any change. But if Mr. Mivins will be so kind...
They'll have change in the snug. Be back in a minute.
Really?
I say, sir... What did you give Mivins?
Give him? Oh, money, you mean? Half a sovereign.
He's a devilish, pleasant, gentlemanly dog. I don't know anybody more so, but
You think he may appropriate the money to his own use?
Oh, no, mind, I don't say that, but I think... Perhaps if somebody went down just to see he didn't dip his beak into the jug by mistake, or make some confounded mistake in losing the change as he came upstairs, it would be as well. Shall I go down?
If it wouldn't be troubling you.
Oh, not in the least. I'll tell him to spend the change in cigars. Capital thought. They shan't be wasted. I'll smoke 'em.
And thus ended Mr. Pickwick's first day in the Fleet Prison. When Mr. Pickwick opened his eyes next morning, the first object upon which they rested was Samuel Weller, seated on a small black portmanteau, intently regarding the stately, half-dressed figure of the dashing Mr. Smangle, while Mr. Smangle himself was seated on his bedstead, occupied in the desperately hopeless attempt of staring Mr. Weller out of countenance.
Well, will you know me again?
I'd swear to you anywhere, sir.
Don't be impertinent to a gentleman, sir.
Not on no account. If you tell me of any wakes, I'll be on the very best extra super behaviour.
Sam, that is enough.
Yes, sir. Brought your wardrobe, as ordered, sir.
Oh, good. Then give me some clean things. You need not unpack very much. I have to see Mr. Rooker about my future accommodation.
Right, sir. Clean shirt, clean stockings, white necktie.
Excuse me, I don't wish to intrude, of course, but I wonder if there's anything that I can do for you, sir.
Nothing I'm aware of, thank you, Mr. Smangle.
No linen you want sent to the washerwoman's? I know a delightful washerwoman that comes for my things twice a week, and by yeah, how definitely lucky. This is the day that she calls.
She must have been off duty for a month or two by the look of things.
Shall I put any of these little things up with mine? I mean, don't say anything about the trouble, my dear sir.
Thank you, but my servant will see to things.
Well, then, something to give out to the man to brush. A couple of cares.
Nothing whatever, my fine fella. Perhaps if one of us was to brush without troubling the man, it'd be more agreeable to all parties, as the schoolmaster said when the young gentleman objected to being flogged by the butler. Now, your gaiters.
You're quite sure there's nothing I can send in my little box to the washerwoman?
Nothing whatever, sir. I'm afraid the little box must be chock full of your own as it is. Have a leg, sir, then I'm finished. Gentleman's gone off in a huff, sir. I reckon you'd have been regular plucked of all your things if he'd have got hold of them. Down the lodge now, is it, sir?
Yes, sir. Bring the portmanteau with you. After breakfast I shall consult with Mr. Roker about my future accommodation.
Accommodation, is it? Plenty of that, Mr. Pickwick. Your chummage ticket will be on 27 in the 3rd.
What did you say?
Chummage ticket. It means them as is in the room will be your chums.
Are there many of them?
3.
Oh.
One of them was a parson, another's a butcher.
A butcher?
Oh, yeah. Regular thorough paste goer he used to be years ago, name of Tom Martin. You know, it seemed but yesterday that he whopped the coal heaver.
Whopped?
Yeah, down Fox under the hill by the wharf there. I can see him now, coming up the Strand between 2 of the street keepers, a little sobered by the bruising, with a patch of vinegar and brown paper over his right eyelid. And that there lovely bulldog has pinned the little boy afterwards, following at his heels. Oh, kid, it's a rum thing, time is.
Yes. It would not, I suppose, be possible to put me in accommodation somewhat less crowded, Mr. Roker.
Wherever you like, my dear sir. Have a room to yourself if you can pay for it.
A room to myself? Well, I had no idea.
I suppose, sir, money's the same in the fleet as it is out of it. It'll get you almost everything you want.
Exactly so, young man. I knowed you'd want a room to yourself, Mr. Pickwick. Now, you'll want some furniture. Yes. You can hire that of me. It's the regular thing.
With great pleasure.
There's a capital room up in the coffee room flight. That belongs to a chancery prisoner. It'll stand you £1 a week. I suppose you don't mind that?
No, not at all.
Well, just step up there with me and we'll settle the matter in 5 minutes. Lord, why didn't you say at first you was willing to come down handsome?
20 shillings a week, did you say? Let me see the money.
Show him, sir.
Here are 4 sovereigns, a month's rent in advance.
4 golden sovereigns. Take the room, sir. It's yours.
But where will you live meanwhile, sir? I'm afraid you will have to live in some noisy, crowded place. Now, pray consider this room your own when you want quiet or when any of your friends come to see you.
Friends?
Yes.
If I lay dead at the bottom of the deepest mine in the world, or tight screwed down and soldered in my coffin, I could not be more forgotten than I am here. I am a dead man. Dead to society, without the pity they bestow on those whose souls have passed to judgment.
My dear sir.
Friends to see me? My God! I have sunk from the prime of life into old age in this place. And there is not one to raise his hand above my bed when I lie dead upon it and say, "It's a blessing he is gone."
All right, now that's enough.
Take the room, sir. It matters nothing to me where I go.
Ride's rather rusty, I'm afraid. They're like the elephants. They feel it now and then, and it makes them rather wild. Now, sir, the matter of furniture. I take it you'd like a carpet?
Yes, certainly.
Yes, bedstead, of course. 6 chairs, would you say? You'll have friends coming to see you.
When I'm ready to receive.
6 chairs. Table, naturally. China, cutlery, tea kettle, spoons, and so forth. I'd say, sir, these articles would stand you in at about 7 20 a week, if that's agreeable.
Oh, of course, of course. Sam, would you go with Mr. Roker and see these things brought up?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you. Then afterwards, I'd be obliged if you would go and see my 3 associates. They're very anxious to visit me, I know. Tell them to come tomorrow.
Very good, sir.
Yeah. Now, is there anything more I can do for you, sir?
Why, yes, Mr. Roker. Are there any people here who run on errands and so forth?
Outside, do you mean?
Yes, I mean not prisoners.
Yes, there is. There's an unfortunate devil on the poor side who's got a friend that's glad to do anything of that sort. He's been running odd jobs and that for the past 2 months.
What do you mean by the poor side?
Well, the side that houses the poorest of the lot, of course.
But, great heavens, the sights I've seen already, are there worse than these?
Of course there are. The debtors as pays nothing, because they has nothing.
But how do they live?
There's a bit of food that comes from what's provided by the legacies.
Legacies?
Yeah, some people leave the prisons a trifle in their wills. Then the better off prisoners help them now and then. And of course, there used to be the iron cage.
The iron cage?
'Twas let into the wall of the fleet, and the poorer prisoners used to take turns in it and rattle a money box and ask the passers-by to remember the poor debtors, yeah. The ones that looked the hungriest used to do quite well by it. And then the money was shared out between them. Pity was that it was stopped, but one of the governors didn't think it looked too well.
And did the worthy governor compensate them for the money they had earned in this degrading fashion?
I should rather think not, sir.
But some must surely die of want.
They do, of course. There's no helping it.
But an ordinary felon, a man who steals or maliciously hurts another, he's fed and clothed in prison, surely.
Oh, yes.
While the penniless debtor, who may find himself here through no fault of his own, is left to die in starvation and nakedness.
Yes, it's curious, sir, this prison system of ours. Yes. But this fellow I was speaking of, who runs errands, shall I send him to you?
Oh, yes, if you please. No, stay. The poor side, you say. I should like to see it. I'll go to him myself when I've talked to Sam.
Oh, there you are, sir. All done according to orders. Carpet down, table, 6 chairs, crockery in this little here cupboard, sir, and knives and forks in the long table drawer.
Pretty comfortable now, Sam.
Pretty well, sir. As comfortable, I suppose, as one can be in this place.
Yes. Have you seen Mr. Tupman and our other friends?
Yes, I have seen them, sir, and they're coming tomorrow. Was very much surprised to hear they weren't to come today.
Oh, good. Now, Sam, I have something to say to you.
Fire away, sir.
I have felt from the first, Sam, that this is not the place to bring a young man to.
Nor an old one either, sir.
Oh, you're quite right, Sam. But old men may come here through their own heedlessness and unsuspicion, and young men may be brought here by the selfishness of those they serve. It is better for those young men, from every point of view, that they should not remain here. Do you understand me, Sam?
No, sir, I do not.
Try, Sam.
Well, sir, I think I see your drift, and if I do see your drift, it's my opinion you're coming it a great deal too strong, as the mail coachman said to the snowstorm when it overtook him.
I see you comprehend me, Sam. And, independently of my wish that you should not be idling about in a place like this, I feel that a debtor in the fleet to be attended by his manservant is a monstrous absurdity. Sam, for a time, you must leave me.
Oh, for a time, eh, sir?
Simply for the time I shall remain here. Your wages I shall continue to pay, and if I ever do leave this place, Sam, I pledge you my word that you shall return to me instantly.
Now, I'll tell you what it is, sir. This here sort of thing won't do at all, so let's have no more of it.
I am serious and resolved, Sam.
You are, sir, are you? Very good, sir. So am I.
Sam, don't go like that. Sam, please listen to me. Oh, dear me. Dear me, dear me. I would not have parted with him in anger for the world.
Hello, Oldham. Why couldn't you keep to your regular beat? Thinking you was in Dorking, I went all the way down to Marquis of Granby last night.
Did you see the Marchioness of Granby, Sammy?
I did.
How was the dear wife a looking?
Very queer. I think she's injuring herself gradually with too much of that here pineapple rum and water.
You don't mean that, Sammy?
I do indeed.
No. It ain't no use hoping. Now, what did you want to see me about, Sammy?
It's about my master. He's turned me off.
Turned you off? Now, I never thought as how he'd go and do a thing like that.
The point is, he won't let me stay with him. Now, what I say is, he can't stop there alone.
Oh, to be sure he can't. They'd eat him up alive, Sammy.
I know that, though he don't.
He went in rather raw, Sammy. But he'll come out done so exceeding brown, his most familiar friends won't know him. Roast pigeon's nothing to it, Sammy.
Well, now, don't you see any way of taking care of him?
Well, if he won't let you stop with him, I don't see no way at all. It's no fun affair, Sammy, no fun affair.
Well then, I'll tell you what it is. I'll trouble you for the loan of a £25 note.
What good'll that do?
Never mind. Perhaps you'll ask for it 5 minutes afterwards. Perhaps I may say I won't pay and cut up rough. You won't think of arresting your own son for the money and sending him off to the fleet, will you? You unnatural wagabone.
Oh, Sammy, Sammy.
What are you sitting there for, converting your face into a street door knocker when there's so much to be done? Where's the money?
It's in the boot, Sammy. In the boot.
Oh, you mean in your back pocket? Well, what do you keep all that rubbish there for?
Oh, it ain't rubbish, Samuel. This here's a spare buckle, a couple of vip lashes, sample of corn. Oh, them hostlers would cheat you out of any horse's food. Here's me money.
£25?
Oh, here it is, Sammy. And what's more, I know a gentleman here, Mr. Solomon Pell, as'll do the rest of the business for you. He's across the street now, getting a friend of mine out of bankruptcy court. He'd lock you up for life, he would.
I say none of that. He locks me up for as long as I want, no further.
It's a very good notion, I must say. But you ain't drinking, Sammy. What do you take?
What's that in front of you?
Oh, the invariable Dublin Stout.
That'll do.
Come in. Why, Sam! Oh, my good lad, I'm delighted to see you again.
Hoped you might be, sir.
I had no intention of hurting your feelings yesterday, my faithful fellow, by what I said. Put your hat down and let me explain my meaning a little more at length.
Won't it do presently, sir? I've got a little business as I want to do.
What business, Sam?
Well, the fact is...
well, speak out.
The fact is, sir, I'd better see after my bed before I do anything else.
Your bed?
I'm a prisoner, sir. I was arrested this very afternoon for debt.
You, Sam?
Yes, sir. And a man has put me in who'll never let me out until you go yourself.
Bless my heart and soul, what do you mean?
What I say, sir. And if it's 40 years to come, I shall be a prisoner and very glad of it. And if it had been Newgate, it would have been just the same. Now, the murder's out, and damn me, there's an end to it.
No, Sam, there's not. How much is the debt?
£25, sir.
Then tell me the name of your creditor and I will pay it.
Oh, it ain't no use, sir. He's a malicious, bad-disposed, worldly-minded, spiteful, vindictive creature with a hard heart, as there ain't no softening.
But consider, Sam, a sum so small can easily be paid, and recollect how much more useful you would be if you could go outside these walls.
Much obliged to you, sir, but I'd rather not let myself down by asking a favour of this here unremorseful enemy.
Who is he?
I'd rather not say so.
But it's no favour asking him to take his own money.
Beg pardon, sir, it's a very great favour to pay it, and he don't deserve none. I takes my determination on principle, sir, and you takes yours on the same ground. Which puts me in mind as the man who killed himself on principle, which of course you'd heard on, sir.
There's no of course in the case, Sam. The fame of the gentleman in question never reached my ears.
No, sir. You astonish me, sir. He was a clerk in a government office, sir.
Was he?
And a very pleasant gentleman too, one of the precise and tidy sort as puts their feet in little Indian rubber fire buckets when it's wet weather and never has no other bosom friends but hareskins. He saved up his money on principle, he wore a clean shirt every day on principle, he never spoke to none of his relations on principle, fear they should want to borrow money of him, and was altogether an uncommon agreeable character. Being a very regular gentleman, he dined every day at the same place, where it was 1 and 9 to cut off the joint, and a very good 1 and 9's worth he used to cut, as the landlord often said with tears trickling down his face, let alone the way he used to poke the fire in the winter time, which was a dead loss of 4.8 a day, to say nothing at all of the aggravation of seeing him doing it. Well, sir, there he'd stop, occupying the best place for 3 hours and never taking nothing after his dinner but sleep. Then he'd go away to a coffee house a few streets off and have a small pot of coffee and 4 crumpets, after which he'd walk home to Kensington and go to bed. Well, one night he was took very ill, and he sends for the doctor. "What's the matter?" says the doctor. "Very ill," says the patient. "What have you been eating on?" says the doctor. "Roast veal," says the patient. "What's the last thing you devoured?" says the doctor. "Crumpets," says the patient. "That's it," says the doctor. "I'll send you a box of pills directly, and don't you take no more of them." "No more of what?" says the patient. "Pills?" "No, crumpets," says the doctor. "I've ate 4 crumpets every night for 15 years on principle," says the patient. "Well, then, you better leave 'em off on principle," says the doctor. "Crumpets is wholesome, sir," says the patient. "Crumpets is not wholesome, sir," says the doctor, very fierce. But they're so cheap," says the patient, coming down a little, "and so very filling at the price." "They'd be dear to you at any price, dear, if you was paid to eat 'em. 4 crumpets a night will do your business in 6 months," says the doctor. The patient looks him full in the face and turns it over in his mind for a long time, and at last he says, "Are you sure of that, sir?" "I'll stake my professional reputation on it," says the doctor. "How many crumpets at a sitting do you think it'd take to kill me off at once?" says the patient. "I don't know," says the doctor. "Do you think £0.50 worth would do it?" says the patient. "I think it might," says the doctor. "3 shillings worth would be sure to do it, I suppose," says the patient. "Certainly," says the doctor. "Very good," says the patient. "Good night." Next morning he gets up, has a fire lit, orders in 3 shillings worth of crumpets, toasts 'em all, eats 'em all, and blows his brains out.
What did he do that for?
Why, sir, in support of his great principle that crumpets was wholesome, and to show that he wouldn't be put out of his way for nobody. And now, by your leave, sir, I'll go and see about my bed, and from tomorrow, sir, you'll be having your shaving water regular.
Good morning, Madame. How are you? It's me, Smangle. Yeah. Having breakfast, I see. Don't let me disturb you. I don't do expect anybody this morning, because 3 men, delicious chop, devilishly gentlemanly fellows, have been asking after you downstairs and knocking at every door on the whole flight.
Dear me, how very foolish of them. But ask them to come in.
Oh, well, much obliged, my dear sir. Yes, I won't disturb you while they're here. I'll show them the way. This way, Charles, just along here.
My dear friends, come in. Tubman, Winkle, Snodgrass.
Pickwick, to find you in this place. Indeed. Dear, oh dear.
Well.
Morning, gentlemen. Well, away with melancholy, as the little boy said when his schoolmissus died. Welcome to the college, gentlemen.
Sam, are you still here?
I'm a permanent, sir.
Permanent?
Yes, gentlemen, I'm a prisoner. Confined, as the lady said.
The foolish fellow got himself arrested in order to be near me.
Oh, no.
And how did you find your room, son? Did you sleep well?
Ah, tolerable, sir. I chums up with a cobbler what smokes after he goes to bed. Otherwise, I've no fault to find with him.
Oh, no.
Hello, sir. What's the matter?
Well, I had hoped, Sam. Nothing.
Winkle, my dear fellow, you seem disturbed. Snodgrass, our friend is not indisposed, I trust.
No, but we fear there's something the matter, though he resolutely denies it.
No, there's really nothing. It's merely that I have to leave town shortly on private business, and I had hoped Sam would accompany me. Now, of course, his being a prisoner renders that impossible.
But do you know anything of this, sir?
No, sir, I don't. I might make a guess, sir, but I haven't got a right to say what it is for fear it should be a wrong un.
Then let us leave the subject. I have no right to make further inquiries into the private affairs of a friend, however intimate. Sam, order a good dinner from the snug.
Sure.
And bring up something to drink immediately.
Right, sir.
You can all stay for the day, I hope.
Naturally.
Of course, we wouldn't dream of going till the gate is closed.
If Mr. Winkle's behaviour had been unaccountable in the morning, it became perfectly unearthly and solemn when, in the evening, under the influence of a bottle, or 6, he prepared to take leave of his friend.
Pickwick, my dear fellow, I wish... Oh, nothing.
Winkle, are you coming?
Yes, directly. Pickwick.
Winkle?
My friend, my benefactor, my honoured companion. Do not judge me harshly. Do not, when you hear that, driven to extremity by hopeless obstacles,
Winkle, are you coming? We shall be locked in.
Yes, I'm ready. Oh, good night, my dear friend.
Good
night.
Mr. Winkle, sir, I've been waiting outside to have a word with you. It's just that if you could recall me to you-know-who if you should see her.
Oh, certainly, Sam, certainly. Depend upon me.
Thank you, sir, and I wish you luck. I'd like to have joined you, but the governor is paramount.
It's very much to your credit that you remain here.
Come in, sir! Good night, sir.
Good night, Sam.
Are you retiring now, sir?
Yes, Sam, if you would just put my things out, I must say Mr. Winkle's behaviour was most extraordinary. And what possible mission could he wish you to accompany him?
You want to see anyone, sir?
Yes, answer it, Sam.
It's Mr. Roker, sir.
Evening, sir. I brought you a softer pillow than the temporary one you had last night.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Roker. Will you have a glass of wine?
Oh, you're very good, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry to say your landlord's very bad tonight, sir.
What, the Chancery prisoner?
He won't be a Chancery prisoner for very long, sir.
What do you mean?
Well, he's been consumptive for a long time past. The doctor said 6 months ago that nothing but a change of air could save him.
Great heavens. Has this man been slowly murdered by the law for 6 months?
Oh, I don't know about that. I suppose he'd have been the same wherever he was. Yes, he went into the infirmary this morning, and the warden sent him wine and broth from his own house. It's not the warden's fault, you know, sir.
No, of course not.
I'm afraid, however, it's all up with him. Well, thank you for the wine, sir. I'll say good night.
Say, where is this infirmary?
Oh, just over your head, sir. I'll show you, if you like to come.
Please do. Who is that with him?
Another old prisoner. They came in at the same time, 20 years ago.
Open the window. I can't breathe. Why don't you open it?
It's open now.
There's no air here. The place pollutes. It was fresh around about when I walked there years ago. And it grows hot and heavy. Passing these walls, I can't breathe it.
We breathed it together for a long time. Come.
Is there anything I can do?
Nothing, sir. He's past it.
I hope my merciful judge will bear in mind my heavy punishment on earth. 20 years in this
hideous grave. And my heart broke when my child died, and I could not even kiss him in his coffin. My loneliness since then, in all this noise and riot, has been very dreadful. May God forgive me. He has seen my lingering, solitary death.
I think he has fallen asleep. I do hope so.
No, sir, he has not fallen asleep. He has got his discharge from this place, by God.
He had. But he had grown so like death in life that they knew not when he died. The death of the Chancery prisoner recalled to Mr. Pickwick's mind the conversation he had had with Mr. Roker regarding the poor side of the prison, and the following morning he determined to visit it. There were but few people in the room when Mr. Pickwick entered, and he had no sooner cast his eyes on the figure of a man who was brooding over the dusty fire in the farthest corner than, letting his hat fall on the floor, he stood perfectly fixed and immovable with astonishment. Yes, in tattered garments and without a coat, his common calico shirt, yellow and in rags, his hair hanging over his face, his features changed with suffering and pinched with famine, there sat Mr. Alfred Jingle.
Great heavens! It can't be. Surely. Mr. Jingle. Mr. Jingle. Can it be you?
Eh? What? Mr... So it is. Queer place. Strange thing. Serves me right. Very.
Are you alone in this place?
Old friend. Remember Job? Job came with me. Refused to leave. Devoted. Very. Need friends in this place. Brings food sometimes.
Mr. Jingle, I should like to speak to you in private. Will you step outside, for instance?
Certainly. Can't step too far. No danger of overwalking yourself here. Spike Park. Grounds pretty, romantic, but not extensive. Open for public inspection. Family always in town. Housekeeper desperately careful. Very.
Oh, it's very cold. Let's stop here in the doorway. You've forgotten your coat.
Hey?
Your coat.
A spout. Dear relation, Uncle Tom. Couldn't help it. Must eat, you know. Wants of nature and all that.
What do you mean?
Gone, my dear sir. Last coat. Can't help it. Lived on a pair of boots. Whole fortnight. Silk umbrella, ivory handle, weak. Fact. Honour. Ask Job. Knows it.
Lived for 3 weeks on a pair of boots and an umbrella.
True. Pawnbroker's shop. Duplicates here. Small sums. Mere nothing. All rascals.
Oh, I understand you. You pawned them.
Everything. Job's too. All shirts gone. Never mind. Saves washing. Nothing soon. Lie in bed, starve, die, inquest. Little bone house. Poor prisoner, common necessaries, hush it up. Gentlemen of the jury, warden's tradesmen, keep it snug. Natural death, coroner's orders, workhouse funeral. Serve him right. All over, drop the curtain.
My dear sir. My dear sir.
Good fellow, Pickwick. Ungrateful dog. Boyish to cry. Can't help it. Bad fever, weak, ill, hungry. Deserved it all. But suffered much. Very.
Sit down on this stair, my dear sir. I was wrong to keep you standing. Come, we'll see what can be done when I know all about the matter. Here, Job. Job, where is that fellow? Job! Take that, sir.
Take what? In the ordinary acceptance of such language, it should have been a blow. As the world runs, it ought to have been a sound, hearty cuff, for Mr. Pickwick had been duped, deceived, and wronged by the destitute outcast who was now wholly in his power. Must we tell the truth? It was something from Mr. Pickwick's waistcoat pocket, which chinked as it was given into Job's hand, and the giving of which, somehow or other, imparted a sparkle to the eye and a swelling to the heart of our excellent old friend as he hurried away.
In Part 7 of Charles Dickens's The Pickwick Papers, dramatised by Barry Campbell and Constance Cox, the part of Mr. Pickwick was played by Freddie Jones. Sam Weller, Douglas Livingstone, Tony Weller, John Hollis, Mary, Alison Fraser, Mr. Winkle, Philip Bond, Mr. Snodgrass, Stephen Thorne, Mr. Tupman, Michael Graham Cox, Arabella Allen, Rosalind Ayres, Mr. Perker, Timothy Bateson, Roker, Alan Dudley, Smangle, Peter Woodthorpe, the Chancery prisoner, Hugh Dixon, and Charles Dickens, Simon Cadell, with Michael Goldie, Kenneth Shanley, and Paddy Ward. The director was Jane Morgan.